Hey all listeners, there's not a continuation of any of the runs that we currently have. I'm looking at some of the files here. So the highest file is the luck mode run, which is level 68 there. And now that, which is level 66. I actually technically have less white blade on it, right? Not as SOTN, okay. I don't know why you don't have access to the second memory slot anymore. That seems weird. Anyway, let's start a new run. We're gonna do a special run in honor of the person. Let's call it. What is it they call it? Is it Jerd? It's the Adventures of Jerd. Let's go. So this is gonna be a special run, of course. So you might have seen that from Jerd, they like a run of the game and stuff, you know. He made a run of the game. You're checking the microphone there, yeah, it's on good. So yeah, so you might have seen the pro Jerd did a run, of course. The run was pretty interesting. I have almost watched through parts 2 and stuff that, so yeah. The collaboration might look a bit weird, actually. The voice acting is going to get a bit annoying. I'm not going to try to do this super quick or anything, right? But, yeah. It's always interesting with the like stuff you found up here. I always thought that these were supposed to like be part of a code or whatever, that if you input them as your name, you can start with them, you know. There are of course a few codes in the game, and I wonder if they were meant to be more at a certain point, you know. But yeah. We're gonna do something different. We're not gonna do holy water, by the way. We're actually gonna do
Dracula, die now and leave this world. You'll never belong here.
Oh, but this world invited me. Your own kind called me forth with praise and tribute.
Tribute? You're a thief. You steal men's souls, their freedom.
Freedom is always sacrificed to faith, good hunter. Or are you truly here by choice?
All I'm here for is you. To hell with your heresy! You're nothing but a blight on mankind.
Ha! Mankind. A cesspit of hatred and lies. Fight for them, and die for their sins!
That was really bad. Actually, that's serious. I don't care. Do spam.
Impossible! Not this time!
Oh man. I was not trying to do like a no-hit and stuff like that, because I could have easily done it, you know. So that.
Count Dracula had risen with the aid of the Dark Priest shaft to menace humanity once again. The legendary vampire hunter Richter Belmont stood against him and at last brought him down. However, 4 years later, on a glaring full moon night, Richter mysteriously vanished. Maria Renard set out to find him, but knew not where to begin. It was then that fate intervened. Castlevania, the Castle of Dracula, rumored to appear once every century.
But when we did the run through, right, on any of the runs, right, I don't think everything was voice acted, if I remember correctly. Or certain things have been changed, I think, actually.
Alongside Trevor Belmont against his own immortal father, Count Dracula himself. To purge the world of his own cursed bloodline, Alucard had submerged his vampiric powers and fallen into what was meant to be eternal slumber. But now, he awakens to the cackles of evil and cries of the innocent. The eternal battle of good and evil has come full circle once more. Dracula's castle beckons for you, and no man can say who will emerge.
No, so we're gonna do like a normal, quote-unquote, like a glitchless type of run and stuff like that. I am gonna mention though, when you can, quote-unquote, use very simple, like, glitches to, you know, to get into certain places, because there are certain ones that you might think, oh, only speedrunners do this, but there are certain ones that are easy that just anyone can do, and it doesn't even like require training. You just need to know what the inputs are, and then the inputs are like impossible to fail. Maybe they have changed it because I know that they have done a few patches to it, you know, and stuff like that. So, you know, it's been a while since I played Pirates. Yeah, so we're not gonna be doing any, like, there is a bit of input delay on it, but you can use regular backdash if you need to. So yeah, so we start with this. We start with the neutron bomb. Here are the buttons set, by the way. Why is missed like that L1 and R1? Because that's not how it was in the original and stuff that, which is weird, right? Because left, right, and then, but I think it is supposed to be L1 and R1 by default. But when he was playing, it did not show the correct thing. Did it change with the call? I don't remember if it did or not. But yeah. Keep in mind, of course, you can, if you go in on here, you press triangle, yeah, you can sort. But only in that category for whatever reason. Now, so we are going to limit ourselves, by the way, with what we can do. Because, you know, sure, there are going to be people that are probably going to discover certain spells without getting the thing, without getting their skulls. Yeah. And we are going to get certain things that probably are missed, of course, and stuff like that. So, yeah. So here is the first thing. Like, I don't know why people don't figure out that they can, you know, master this. And this look also, the thing is like, how are you supposed to figure out like going through here with Wolf and then going through with Bat? Like you can go through it normally and stuff like that, but I mean it is kind of obvious because there is a wall here and stuff like that, and it looks very, very suspicious, so to speak, you know, and stuff like that. Maybe it's the fact that the rock glows or whatever, you know, and stuff like that, you know, like stuff like that. That's of course locked off. You cannot go in there yet, you know. You could probably, if you did a shift line, you could probably pass that. Let's do the teleport slash. Because why not? And let's get to Turkey. He missed that as well. So now we speak to death.
What is your business here?
I've come to put an end to this.
Let's keep it. So you get everything stolen from you. Oh no, what will we do? Yeah. But then now you have the Mighty Punch. Now I'm not gonna use all the weapons that Jerd used, of course, and stuff like that, because I know better, you know, stuff like that, so yeah. But we're gonna be punchy punch on this, dude. Punch. Not care about getting hit. So we get a short sword. But the short sword, even though it shows being higher damage there, that's actually not true. That is good to actually see. Remember how he totally missed the first save also and stuff like that, and that you skipped a bunch of saves, you know, but yeah, we're not gonna bother with saving unless we really need to, of course. Get the thing here though. Cube of Soul. You know, I wonder in this if they actually cost us items to materialize. I thought they have changed certain descriptions, if I remember correctly, on items, you know, to make it easy to understand it. Yeah. How weak? I don't remember if some strength is weak or not. And then press that button and make sure you kill that skeleton before you... I'm gonna type Grace even though black mailing for that is not necessary, but yeah. I'm also gonna tell you about like certain other things. That is not ideal though. Then do a little bit of empty boom. Get that, get the shield. Equip the shield. Okay. Because the shield is still useful. Do that. You can of course almost get up there. Actually, I believe it is possible to get up there, but it doesn't really do anything. Let's save here though. So, yeah. Am I gonna do it 200%? Maybe, but I'm not gonna do it like optimal. This is not gonna be a speedrun. This is just gonna be like a slow vanilla kind of playthrough. But I'm also gonna mention times when you can go separate ways, stuff that like normally, for example, once you get the Yule open, you are meant to do Shepherd, but that's also entirely untrue. That's where you're meant to go. Like going into caverns is also something that you could, you know, outside with them. And here's the thing also that, for example, like if you play this the first time, for example, or you played any Castlevania, you know about secret walls and stuff like that, and this room seems very obvious because of how the layout looks and how there's like space on the map. Stuff that like there's one here. This is of course where the hard max up is. He did of course get these later, I believe, and stuff that, you know, when he had the fairy and stuff that, but yeah. The short sword used to be able to do this. We're all gonna go down here. Parts. There are of course certain things that you cannot buy on the first playthrough. Stuff that, keep in mind that there are people that spread the bullshit humor that the skull ring, aka Ring of Warda, can be used on like a new game run, but it's entirely untrue and stuff that it's not like a rare drop. Like there are people that say, and that can be understandable, they played it over at a friend's place and they did a quote-unquote new game run. But the thing is, as long as there's been a clear file, and let me say what I think that it is also is that if you have ever cleared this game on a memory card, the memory card remembers it. You can delete all the Castlevania saves on the memory card, but the game will still remember it, so that you will still be able to input Richter to use Richter, input Maria to use Maria. Of course, if you play the Requiem version. Here you want to be using the dagger, of course, to kill that. A few daggers. I'm gonna waste a bit of hearts here. Just kill that. The other one isn't really gonna bother us. So I do that, boom. Wait a bit. You can use of course sound cues and stuff like that in this. Yeah. I am using the maximum on the warmth, by the way, because I've discovered that used help so much with the cover for a lot of games. Plus cope, of course. So Constitution in this is also defense, but Constitution also helps how long status effects lasts. Stuff that with high Constitution, the shorter it lasts. Yeah. And there is no like all of a sudden you resist a status effect unless you equip specific gear for it, but yeah. But there are benefits also to sometimes you want to get poison, for example. So that's it. So boom boom. There we go. Wait for him. There we go. Look in there. You shouldn't need to though, by the way. I think we're not gonna be using the axe because the axe uses up so many more heart. How many are we at? We are not at the maximum. Actually, let's do this. Let's go over here because we can pick up some money here. That door is not open yet, of course. So yeah. It's nice getting a few more hearts though. We're gonna see how this goes without spells though. And wait for him. Do some damage on him. Stand right here. Wait. Jump behind him. Punch him to death. Oops. Combo breaker, combo breaker. Easy peasy every time. Ah. There we go. Very easy to deal with. And now our punch starts hitting hard. Before we go to the save room, let's do this. And is it the cube here in this corridor? No, it's not in this corridor. It's the... And then we can ride the elevator. Yeah. Yeah. And then I know I'm not going to take the same route as Jerd and stuff that, but I'm going to show you like certain things, for example. Yeah. Sunglass is kind of worth it because it's just one less defense and stuff that, yeah. Because you haven't casted any spells yet. Keep in mind though that certain quote-unquote weapon spells do not get affected by intelligence, and instead they are affected by your strength and stuff that. It will also be times when I will tell you that it's good to... And then we go with Bacillard. Now Bacillard of course can attack pretty quickly, but it's just one strength stronger and stuff like that, yeah. Now are we gonna go for the dual knuckle or not? Normally, you know, I like to pick up the dual knuckle and stuff like that. But we're probably gonna skip it, you know, and stuff like that. There are certain, like, I'm gonna limit myself to certain weapons and stuff there. Like, I'm not gonna, like, I won't get the Crisar again because that kind of wastes the whole point of it, you know, and stuff like that. This is more meant to be like how a vanilla run is supposed to be and stuff like that. You might say, oh, but people wouldn't know about this one and stuff like that. And that is maybe true, but if you played a lot of Castlevania games, you're naturally gonna want to hit a lot of walls. And I don't know if he did certain things on purpose, that he quote avoided certain things on purpose, that he maybe looked up a map on a different, like... That is something you can do, by the way. You can fill up just your health and MP from the saving course. Cloth Tunic now, sadly, Cloth Tunic is of course worse than Hide Craze, which is a bit weird. And Cloth Tunic, it can also be dropped by the zombies, I believe, as well. But these guys can also drop the by Bacillard, which, you know, is something, you know, we don't want the cube at all. Now there are of course certain enemies that quote-unquote, there are of course different damage types in this. This is not something you know the first time you play through stuff that unless you specifically look up the enemy book thing. Now we're gonna rely on salt. Maybe we should be doing the salty run. Let's do some salt because, you know, it rather relied a lot on salt, so let's do that as well. Haha, salt. Haha, salt. Walk into this. Walk into this. Yeah, boy. Walk into this. Here we go. The power of salt. Right, and you can also say, oh, it's just an Italian making food. You can also say that that's what the weapon is. It's an Italian doing the whole thing, you know. We are gonna pick up holy water though, because holy water is just top tier. There are like certain things that I consider to be top tier, of course, that other people wouldn't consider, you know, right? Because, you know, I don't want to be mean to quote-unquote certain weapons and stuff like that, especially like when you think about the time the markets that have invested into certain weapons and stuff like that. And yeah, of course, you can get another knife in this one. We'll skip that, of course. Let's save here. Now, of course, I will say that I think that Pro Jerd, when he did certain places, because he couldn't figure out where to go, I mean, that allowed him to get a lot of levels and stuff there, because he was definitely over-leveled for certain boss fights. But then there are also like stuff that he used to make certain boss ships very cheap. Yeah, there's nothing that well against that, which is always very, very weird. See, punch. There's a string potion up there. That string top potion doesn't pop as much as it actually do in the original, because then it actually stands out and you can kill it there more easily. I don't know if there's something with the shading, certain items that they managed to fail with, or something, you know. Do we have marionettes? Oh, sorry, we don't know their names yet. No, punch you can't. And here is the thing, right, like yeah, you do 11 with this, but the thing is that the punch is so quick, and the punch also gets stronger with your level because it's based on your strength and stuff like that. Now there might be also things that we decide to go for, farm rather. We also get Spirit Orb, and let's in true Jerd fashion go this way, all the way down. I forgot if it's in this room where the knife also is, so I want to get as many as possible here. Just gonna make a certain two fights easier here. Okay, that's the maximum. I still want to break this though, so I can remember where the points are. Because yeah, good luck remembering where all the stuff is here. They of course give a lot of XP, so you could technically grind them if you want to. Yeah, they're not meant to be trouble to you when you're on the way down, basically. But when you're on the way, basically, up, that's when they're a problem, kinda. They all were killing a bit though, right on the 7. I feel they spawn faster now than they usually do. But yeah, they do very little damage, so. On the 50 combat there is very nice, of course. I think this is what that is the cannon, I believe, where the knife is. It's the blue. Or sorry, Malachi. Yeah, here we go. Let's go for the life max ups now that we can get. There are 2 that we can get right now, actually. I think we do this. And then we do. I forgot what the timing is there exactly. Technically, I could have picked it up earlier, I believe, as well. We almost. I forgot if this one is actually pixel perfect or not, you know, because I was actually impressed that he did this jump actually and stuff like that, because this jump is not easy, especially if you have any sort of delay whatsoever. I think I am pressing it too early actually and stuff like that, but I forgot if this is one of those jumps you can do when you're standing still, or if you need the... Yeah, you need the wrong speed. You cannot just jump and get there. Keep in mind, of course, that you need to hold the button when you do the jump. So, there is definitely delay in this. I might actually give up on this one. I am pressing it there, basically, or almost pressing it, but yeah, but it's just... Maybe it's not possible, maybe it's actually long distance. It was way too early. He got it on the second or third try, right, if I remember correctly, but yeah. Oh no, that's way too... I mean, it's not necessary to do this one, but the fact that he did it at this point, right, is when he did it. There we go. Yeah, that one is actually very, very tough, so I'm gonna say that I'm impressed that he got that, you know. Yeah, and then this one, we're used to this. You will get it every single time. Yeah, it's hard to mix up in each one. I forgot if the... You see there already? Is the question. Because if he is, he might be worth to actually farm a bit. Because he can drop the medal. I mean, our luck is really low at this point, so yeah. This isn't particularly good at this point. I only have 6 in defense, but yeah. So that's the main thing. This guy is gonna be scary. You have a neutron bomb though. Yeah, so, you know, I don't know what to say all the time, you know, and stuff like that, but yeah, you know. Yeah, Red's run to the game were actually pretty fun, and I'm at the end of like part 2 and stuff like that, or almost at the end and stuff like that, but yeah, you know. Alright, he's here already. Yeah, so that's 215, okay. Let's kill the bird actually. Oh, 19 there. Double checking if we got any drops, because there are some pretty good drops we can actually get if we keep on killing him and stuff that, you know. He hits hard though, that's the main problem. 136. Invulnerability frames. Oh. Yeah, I already did notice it, but it took him quite a while to notice the invul frames and stuff that. Yeah. Invul frames are really, really useful though. He's level 10 now. Uh, 326. Okay, 326. Kill both, we get how much? Oh yeah, it's still worth killing. But this is scary of course, so let's spot the roast. Yeah, that might have been overhealing actually. I really want to get his stuff though. See, this is like a dog. Sounds enormous. Yeah, you're gonna take some damage doing this, but it is pretty decent farm because, you know, the fact that you're not meant to fight him until like Colosseum normally and stuff, that is normally supposed to be the first time when you fight him. Did we just nuke him? Right. Oh, he was just one hit away. Okay, one more maybe. No! Oh. I mean, that was so damn close though. Yeah, so we got the medal, which is of course just defense and attack +1. It's not the greatest or anything, but you know. Yeah, okay. Let's go. But yeah, but that's not really the drop what we're going for. I forgot what the second drop though is, if it's like armor, or if it's a sword. I think it might be a sword actually. And so that. Yeah, that means that now we have 102 health at this point, which is pretty decent. But I'm not gonna lie, we're level 12 already. You might say, oh, but you waste a bunch of healing items, yeah, but I don't need healing items, that's the thing. There's also to show off certain things that you can do and stuff that, like I definitely feel like there are times when you're meant to do certain things with this, like the stuff you have. And let's get some damage on ourselves. That's the thing, we still take a lot of damage, of course, at this point, but yeah. But I believe, right, when he went the way back, he actually went all the way to Alchemy Lab again, I believe. So there we go. So now we have 109, right? 102. That's what do we have in here? which is pretty decent, and we have a code for, okay, 35 minutes used to. He's gonna go crazy with the time we're gonna be getting on these lines. So, we could theoretically go this way. But I don't know exactly if we're strong enough for it. This place was always cool and stuff there, but it's weird that this is still part of the marble gathering and stuff that, you know. Now we want some ghost, which is a big deal, by the way. And the ghost can actually drop some money, I believe is what they normally drop. Yeah, they do get annoying when you only have punch. How much money? 1,800, okay. There are gonna be certain things that I don't count as being glitches, by the way. But then if you stand correctly there, you won't get hit by the boomerangs and stuff like that because of the way the boomerangs are being thrown. Yo, Mr. Playtrough. Once you have high enough damage, you don't even need to retreat when he does the swinging thing because you have enough time to kill him actually. The funny thing is that I believe it is the silver ring, right, or is it the gold ring? Is one of it says like wear clock. Or whatever it says, you know. And it is actually supposed to not be about opening the bottom and stuff. That's not actually what it's supposed to be a hint was. It's actually supposed to be the hint towards the Alucard set and stuff that. Because yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty certain that if Jerd would have gotten the Alucard set that he probably would have used it a lot and stuff that, you know, because yeah. I don't think we need to save though. Let's get some more hearts.
Wait, are you human? What are you doing here?
I've come to destroy this castle.
Likewise. I'm Maria. And you are?
Alucard.
Well, if you're a better swordsman than a
If you're a better swordsman. And that's that he always moves, by the way, that cutscene to kind of show that, but yeah. Of course, we cannot technically go up and get the Alucard set yet. I'm gonna do the one trick though, used to get the Alucard set, but I'm not gonna do it through the Anti-Colosseum and stuff there. I'm gonna skip doing that. It's gonna be interesting to limit yourself to not using spells and stuff there. Certain bosses. I'm gonna do an on-cheese skull kill, by the way, as well. There we go, and we're gonna keep the clock. Don't get that though, because that's the Bible. You can of course go and check there, by the way, as well, just to discover the blue door there. Here we have the Tinty Boob hallway. Oh, I'm just so kind of strong right now. And then 250. There's a way to not get hit there actually if you position yourself carefully. Was that the last one? Yeah. But this is going to be a bit tricky though to defeat him without spells. Buffing our defense. Actually, let's use the boomerang. He can't stop. Okay. By the way, here is normally that you just stand here and wait, and then you will go down the elevator and stuff like that, which is something you can do. And it says mishaps. Now let's check out the viewing glass. And you see, oh, someone knows. No. Hello, Mr. Osman. You can sit here all close and relax if you want to. And yeah, the Medusa, she can be annoying to get, by the way. So yeah. Now we're not going to do all the crazy grinds we can do, by the way, but there are also the ones that we're going to be doing that we're not going to be doing like ones that are like extremely low percentages and stuff like that. It's not the best way to grind them, by the way, but you could grind there for the Axe Lord shield and stuff like that, you know. Let's save. Even though we have a very good. So, fine. So now let's do the correct way you're supposed to do this, boss. Look at this, Pro Jerd, hashtag Pro Jerd. Look at this, man. Look at this. I recommend, if you know Pro Jerd or whatever, like, leave a comment on this video, right? Telling you to check out this, you know, stuff that, you know. You can even do a reaction video and stuff that. Oh no! Clock strikes. Teabag him. Yeah. Teabag. Right, and Cloak also works on the second doppelganger fight as well. And here you get Gladius. Now Gladius, I would almost say, is the first quote-unquote response award. A bit. Of course, Fist are still pretty good because you look at this, my Fist are doing 16 damage right now. And now that this is 18, so it always looks like, oh, it's 2 strength higher. This one is one more, so it's 3 strength higher, but it's just that the Fists are so quick. You can of course do this now, but I'm gonna wait with doing it. We're not gonna enter the library yet though. There are some things we're gonna get first. And in this version, of course, you cannot do the library glitch settings of that, it's, skip him. Level up! Yeah, you can slow these down, by the way, with the stopwatch. Allow you to easily take them out. There are certain enemies that, of course, gets really beaten up by stopwatch. By the way, we do the warp now. So keep in mind that that's a fossil. This is a horse. So horse always takes you to entrance regardless of what castle you're in. So when you're in the worst castle, this always takes you to the entrance. So yeah, just go and get that hot max up because this is the stopwatch is or clock is. The fossil is always the other one. Right here, because you don't want him to go far away. Don't do that, suppose. You can technically, if you know how to do you do crouch jumps, I believe, and basically the way it works when the thing breaks, by the way, the platform, it only breaks when you touch a certain specific part of the platform. Soul of Wolf. This technique cannot be glitch, by the way, to do this, because it's just something that you can do. If you know how Wolf works. So, Wolf. Wolf, Wolf. I'm a mean dog. Wolf, Wolf. Wolf, Wolf. Wolf. And then you run. And then you, oops. Leave the phone. Right. Here. Jump! Early guard. There we go. Some nice early garnet. I was impressed though that he managed to get the Playtrough Shaman Shield early and stuff like that, which was pretty nice, How long? 2 minutes, okay. Right, let's go up first now, because we still need to go to the... We're gonna wait a bit though with the other cart armor. Level 8, level 13, okay. Wow, did they buff the wolf in this? Because you kind of seem to be able to kind of run a bit faster than normal. Here's the save point. I'm going to tell you also if there are things worth buying and what things you should actually buy and stuff that. And once again, it depends on how much money you're at specific point. First I'm gonna do, before we go into the library, we're gonna go in here. Because I want to test. See that didn't break it all there. Supercharged jump! Haha. Oh, that was gonna be good. I mean, I could have done this like that. You can do the dive kick with that. Yeah, let's get the square sword over here actually. Don't get that because that's the axe, by the way. These guys can drop scimitar if I remember correctly, and something else. Maybe it's only scimitar drop. Be careful now though because they hit hard. Fuck them bitches, no 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 no. Fuck them bitches, no 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 no. And he has so much healer. Oh yeah, yeah. I forgot that he actually still hits on that. But that's good, we picked up the pentagram at least. Shit, it's the what do you call it? That method hack. What do you call it? Fog. Yeah, fog is what you call it. Oh shit, oh. And it's enmity smoking up all the place, you know. Damn it. Yes. Anyway, let's go down once. Now we go to the library. Yes. And here, of course, yeah, really go pretty lucky. I mean, you don't need to be super lucky to get it, by the way, but you know, it is still a very nice drop getting the rapier. It also has high craze for some reason, which seems really weird. And soon we're picking up the best armor in the game. Yeah. What do you mean? You don't have gravity boots? No, I'm not talking about that armor. I'm talking lore-wise about a certain armor that Dinner Dog might do a video on. I don't know. Maybe I should do before. because you know, like, oh, it looks like it's a leather thing or bronze or whatever. They said that armor is here we go. Bronze Grace, yeah. And Bronze Grace is because a big, or just one defense step out. But think about this, right? This is his poop suit. Once you have reached Cast 2, there are more stuff that you can get from him. You can get, of course, the HP max up. You can get the Ring of Arcana, which increases item appearance, which also stacks, by the way, with 2 of them. Stuff that. Basically doubling their effectiveness. Although it's not theoretically a doubling, it's not like that huge of a percentage, but still a big difference. Yes, the luck do affect like drops as well, but it's more like about the money and stuff that. And having, like, for example, 2 Ring of Arcanas means that that enemies, there are enemies that don't have like coins as a drop. Right, I forgot that. Can still punch cursed. I completely forgot. It's not a new thing. Never thought about that. If you can punch while you're cursed or whatever, you know. Now, of course, I do think that there was one time when he got the money to drop from the book, but he did not pick it up. Even though it should stand out the drops in there. Because, yeah, you have to pay attention to drops in this, you know, and stuff like that if something drops in. Because I did see Jerd quite a few times, like, drop things. or not pick up things that were dropped from enemies and stuff like that. And then we pick up the Ferris Goal. And these books are the ones that you really want to get the money drop from. So, books. Books. Come on then. Why are you being silly? Why are you going like down there? Like, that never made any sense. Like, why are they trying to go like down there? Is there something there, You can of course also do the run thing here to get into this place early on and stuff like that as well. You can also do the dive kick, of course, of the book thing. Like, hello, Mr. Book, and then you and then you basically do that, basically. It's kind of what you need to do, but yeah. Aha, punch level. And let's see what he has to say. I kind of wish that there was somehow to make it so that you can record longer than your 60 minutes fight,
It's been a long time, old one.
Eh? Why, it's Master Alucard. Come to visit, have we?
I need your help.
Oh, but young Master, I could never betray the good Count.
You won't go unrewarded.
Really? In that case, just tell me what you need.
How about this?
Thank you. Thank you.
How about this? How about this?
You will.
Thank you.
Now we have a bit of disposable income. But yeah, Fire Boomerang, I believe, don't show up yet. It does Berserk and Buffalo Star and stuff there. So there are certain things that I won't allow. For example, Firebrand, Icebrand, and stuff that is newer. Stuff that same thing with Thunderbrand, Harper. Iron Shield is there normally though. Övertad Stellar, that is there. Circlet is there, I think. But not Silver Crown. Downplate, all of these Iron stickers. Downplate is there. Burst Clock, 11 Clock is there. Just the Clock is there from the beginning. The Ring of Pales is there as well. The Gauntlet is not there and Duplicator is definitely not there. So let's get the cast map.
Thank you.
Let's get the Magic Go on.
Thank you.
I forgot how many of the, because here you have all of them right away. I think there was only the Dark Metamorphosis available at this point, if I remember correctly. I don't think he got Summon Spirit yet. That was until later, but yeah. So is there anything I'm actually gonna bother with getting? He got the Velvet Hat, right? Yeah.
Thank you.
Let's get the Velvet Hat. I would like to get the Mace though. Let's buy just one lower card. Right, but he did get.
Master Alucard.
What did he get? Did he get it during the first visit? I forgot. Because he did get Ring of Pales. Yeah, let's get the Ring of Pales. You're doing some Jerd decisions, man. So now we have, of course, this, which says can open locked blue doors. Here it says it specifically. I forgot if it says that in the original or if it says opens magical doors or something like that. Because yeah. We're now running out of time now. We're gonna start part 2 directly after this though. Stuff that, We'll see how many parts we do right if we only do first guess today, maybe, we'll see. But anyway, I hope you all enjoy this. And I'll see you all in part 2 of this kind of vanilla Jerd.